If we could have those on the outside start to make their way in here. While we're waiting for people to finish coming in, there is a couple programs over in the gymnasium that have children's activities and some events going on over there. So, and there is staff over there to watch them. If you wanted to, if they needed a break and to go over there and run some energy off.
Yeah. It's stuck on the curtains. Stuart and Teresa are going to join me.
Okay. It's up in the booth right now. There's Teresa.
The bottle of water under there.
Oh, okay.
Stick it with the sugar.
Oh, I had that on the way here and I didn't open it because I knew it would hook up and busted it. No. The first one.
Recognition of all our scholars.
Yeah.
I didn't hear it come through there. I thought I would get stuck.
Okay, at this time, we will get our program started for the Students Award Ceremony and Banquet. And at this time, we're going to have the Lake Region Singers do the honoring of the Eagle staff and the flags behind us. Can you please stand? Please remain standing while we have Lorraine Graybear come forward to do the prayer.
Thank you, Ermin. I want to welcome you and greet all of you tonight. Mitakekin yahipi chanina o iopi. Dehante ki wacham kapta. Takash no kanta ka tatia topakia. Nji namaka dehipi ki kutakia hitwana. Unshakira vie takashna. Nataku esteri kanka vie takashna. Taku shichaki na tanka karum kichu zave. Now I think we chosen in Nichida. Na Koshkaga we Koshka Kidina wasna Vichaya Washtega Ushivichakida na Dona Okahi Piena Ija Ushivichakida ye Kashna Vitakia Wasi.
Please be seated. At this time, we're going to have the president of Cankdeska Cikana Community College, Dr. Cynthia Lundquist, come forward to do the welcome.
Good evening, good afternoon, and welcome to our annual celebration of students. We're really glad you'd come out tonight to join us and to celebrate the accomplishments. We have some stellar, amazing students at this college and in this community. And on behalf of Cankdeska Cikana Community College, all our faculty and staff, we thank you for being here, for coming out and supporting higher education. Part of the tribal college system and movement, we have the American Indian Higher Education Consortia and the American Indian College Fund. One of the things we struggle with as faculty, staff at a tribal college, and sometimes within our own communities, is that people don't realize the work being done in a tribal college. Part of why we like to celebrate the accomplishments of the students is to showcase to the community what we do. It is amazing work. It is really, really good work. And it is for the future of our people. Dene College is celebrating its 50th anniversary this year. It was the first tribal college established. And the rest of us kind of followed suit a few years later. So many of us are coming up on a 50th anniversary. And part of what the presidents are doing is we're looking at, what have we done in 50 years? How many students have we graduated? How many success stories do we have? And there are many. There are many, many success stories. In telling our story, one of the things we like to emphasize is that if we were not here, if Spirit Lake Dakota Nation did not create Cankdeska Cikana Community College, many of our people would not pursue or seek higher education. We truly believe higher education in general, is the answer. It is only through learning and that learning journey and process can we help affect change, be it personally, for our family, for our community. We have to learn, we have to grow, we have to understand. How do we change things? How do we make things better? Our college has as its theme, Think Dakota, Live Dakota. And it came from the American Indian College Fund and a campaign we had called Wosakbi Oyate, Wisdom of the People. That project was about emphasizing Indigenous knowledge, Dakota knowledge, traditional knowledge. And it is the heart and soul of being a tribal college or university. Our core mission is the teaching, the learning, the perpetuation of our respective cultures and languages. You're going to see a demonstration throughout the program of that effort today and Friday at our graduation as we have our students speak for themselves in Dakota. It is, again, the important piece of why we're different, why we're important, and that we are doing some really, really good work for our young people. But it's for all of us, and it's for our future. I'm really proud to be able to say I am president of Cankdeska Cikana Community College, a role I've held for 15 years. I can't believe it, but it's good work. And we have amazing faculty, staff, and services here at this institution. And we're going to be celebrating tonight the accomplishments of these students and at our graduation on Friday. Amazing stories, amazing success, and also really amazing hopes and dreams. We provide 2-year degrees at Cankdeska. We want every one of our students to transfer out to get terminal degrees, bachelor's and master's degree. One of our issues or one of our struggles at this little college is we need Native faculty in all disciplines. But we also need a physician to go over to that clinic. We need a couple more engineers, even though we're really proud of the one success story we have with Ryan or Chelsea Lawrence, our nurses that we have. Many of them came and started here. So I want to thank you for coming out, for supporting your student, but also indirectly supporting this little tribal college in our efforts to have these success stories. We have a long program. We have many celebrations. I've asked my 2 deans to stand and sit up here with me, and hopefully you all know who they are. Teresa Harding is our academic dean, and Stuart Young is our dean of administration. And we essentially are the management of this institution, along with Shelley Merkelvier. Where's Shelley? Wave your hand. She's our CFO. As a small tribal college, we should have a few more employees, but we can't afford to have more than what we have. We also have about 20 to 25 faculty. Where the faculty, raise your hands. They're what is the heart and soul of the success that we're going to be celebrating tonight and Friday. They are dedicated to being teachers, to being educators, but also to helping set that pathway for the success of our students. So thank you for coming out. Help us in celebrating. We are going to have supper following the ceremony, and let's get on with the program. And thank you, Dwayne and singers, for the beautiful opening and welcoming to bring us our hearts and minds together in a good way. We had an earlier celebration for the talent search program and all the reservation or the high school seniors from the surrounding area. And so that's part of why we had some things already set up here. So they were here earlier today, and then they came back tonight. So we're really appreciative of, again, setting the mood for us in a good way. So mitakiwasi, we're all related.
Yeah. A little bit before we get going on the presentation of awards, for those that are coming up to receive them, please enter up to the stage. On my stage right, be your left coming up. You can stop out here if somebody wants to take a quick picture, but for all the single students that are coming up getting the awards, there's going to be single pictures taken around the corner by the college. So please stop off to your right there, and there'll be some Carol back there taking pictures with your awards. And then all the students that are going to be on the dean's list and the president's list, stay up here on the stage and we'll take a group photo when we get down to that part on there. just a little bit more, real quick, to build on what Dr. Lindquist said. A lot of the partnerships that were developed around the state with the tribal colleges did not happen overnight. You know, for the past 30 some years since me and my wife first went to college, you know, we went 90 miles away from here at Little Mayville College, and they didn't know who Spirit Lake members were. You know, this reservation has been around here since late 1800s. And, you know, the state, 20 years afterwards or so, they were used to Turtle Mountain residents coming down and going to school down there. And UND, with its support and assistance, was used to Native American students coming from different reservations attending there. But even in the little other colleges in state North Dakota, it was kind of amazing at that time, about a little bit over 30 years ago, that people 90 miles away did not know anything about Spirit Lake Reservation, or people coming to school or to attain higher education. And so here we are, going to be 30 some years later, and I'm sure in about a couple of weeks here, me and my daughter will be taking a tour through Mayville because that's where she's attending this fall. And I hope things have changed. I hope I can come back and say they're well aware of us. They're well aware of everything that goes on Tribal College. We've had a lot of people, faculty, staff, people in our community graduate through distance education with the partnerships they've had, especially at Mayville State University. And they're well aware of the type of students that we have and the type of people that do good work with, not only here within the college, but within our community. And so I just wanted to mention that a little bit. And you know, it's been, you know, over 3 decades in the making. At this time, we'll go on with the presentation of awards. And see back? Oh, they're all lined up behind me. All right, snuck in behind the curtain. At this time, we'll have Clayton Peltier come out to do the student support services.
We're going to line up over here.
Okay. Well, he sent in a sub. This is Marlis. Yeah.
I'm helping Clayton out today, and I'm handing out some awards. We give awards out to our TRIO program students every year. And this year we have 3 awards. It's the Best New Student Award, and that student has new to the program and who has had a good GPA, attended workshops, and has been in good standing all year. And that goes to Mr. Lonell Dunn. If he could come up, please, if he's here. And the next student is the most dedicated student, and that student has showed the most dedication to the program, goes above and beyond, and participates in everything. And that's Mr. Adrian Alex. Our final student is Outstanding Student of the Year. This student has a good GPA, contacts with advisors, attends workshops, participates in our program and activities as well as other college events. And that goes to Miss Lisa Jackson.
Yep, that's fine. And for the next 2 awards, for the Achievement in Graphics and the Faculty Scholarship Award, is Melody Volk.
Good evening and welcome, and congratulations to all you students. I have, in the past, have given out awards for all the different classes, but this year I decided I'm just going to give to the most outstanding student per semester. And for fall of 2017, my outstanding student is Ethan Howard. And for spring 2018, my outstanding student is Derica Deckert. And this year I was voted in as the Faculty Senate President, so I get the honor of handing out the Faculty Senate Scholarship. This is a scholarship that we all started because we decided that we weren't going to be doing dues anymore for the Faculty Senate, and so the money that we had in there, and if anybody wanted to donate, we put it more towards that. And so this is our first time we've ever given this scholarship. It is given to a graduate who is going on to a four-year institution. And this year's recipient is Nicole Brown.
That's what I kind of asked, is like, that's a new scholarship since I left. I was wondering when that started. She explained that it's new this year. So those are good things that are going into place. And next on the list is Jackie Lampard. She'll be doing the early childhood certificates.
Good evening, and thank you all students for showing up. I would like to honor two students today from early childhood that have went above and beyond, Nicole Griffin and Destin Ironshield. So Destin, if you could please come up, please. And Nicole Brown couldn't make it tonight, so.
Now, just so you're aware, all the students that were going to receive an award tonight were sent out invitation letters to try to make sure that they arrived tonight. So we'll have a few people that chose not to come to the award ceremony, and just keep encouraging them to come to these events, and so they can be recognized by the community. The next person up is Herb Hoffer doing the basketball certificates.
Okay, and assisting me is Jenna Gillette. She's our assistant basketball coach. A couple things, our women's team qualified for the conference tournament this year by finishing 8th and thus qualifying for the tournament at the end. And our men's team finished in the top 6 in the Division I part of the AHAC National Tournament this year out at Newtown, which matched our highest finish ever in Division I by defeating Navajo Tech College and Blackfeet Community College out of Montana. So a couple good finishes for both the teams. So our letter winners for this year, and both teams, the people that are here, if you just hold your applause, both teams come up here. First for the women, letter winner, Nicole Brown. Kiera Guy. Destin Ironshield. And Christine LaRock. And for the guys, Oliver Gore III, Jalen LaRock, Travis LaRock, I don't see any of them here, Darian 3 Irons, and Darwin 3 Irons. And then a couple special awards, and I don't believe either one are here, but we did have a couple people who made the respective all-conference teams. And women's NIAC all-conference team was Kiera Guy, and in the men's NIAC all-conference team was Oliver Gore III. So again, there's your letter winners and your award winners.
And keep in mind, the programs haven't really, in length of years, have not been in existence that long. It's only been the second year of the women's program, and was about the sixth, seventh year of the men's program. Along that part, so it's still relatively new for those parts. At this time, Lorraine Graybear is going to come forward to do the Dakota Study certificates.
I have certificates for my students in the Dakota language. Kosha we koske kinena we toya spay we chake kena we chop doing him. First one is Jacob Demars for excellence in Dakota language 1. And the second one is Ishnala Roan Eagle, excellent in Dakota language 1. I call him Ishnana, but his folks are here tonight, so I thought I better say Ishnala. And the next one is Brianne Cook for also for Yoni Hawashte, excellence in Dakota language 1. Brianne Cook. And the next one is Kanisha Keel. She also did really well in Yoni Hawashte Award for Excellence in Dakota Language 1. Oh, this one is it. We have this one. These students really did well. I am surprised that they could learn so quickly. The next one is Destin Iron Shield. Yoni Hawashte. Mastery in Dakota language. And my next one is Nicole Griffin. Is she here? I think so. And the last one is for Lauren Graber, Senior, and is Ataya Uwashte, most improved in Dakota language 2. Thank you.
Next we have on our list is Karen Sari, who will be doing the math certificates.
Good evening and welcome. We usually don't have math awards, but this year we created this special award just for a very deserving student. You know, that student that you come to rely on and exhibits very great self-motivation and cares very much about her peers and the people in her community. So I would like to present an award tonight for outstanding achievement, leadership, and service to peers in the mathematics classroom to Nicole Brown.
Next on the list, we'll have Heidi Ziegenmeyer from Natural Resources Management.
Hi, it is so nice to see all of you tonight. The Natural Resources Management Program has 3 awards to give out. The first one is for Most Promising New Natural Resources Student. I have not had the pleasure to teach this young man yet, but I hear excellent things about him from Mr. Douglas Cudworth. The student is Terry Dunn. Then we have a few more awards. They are both for the same category. It's an apprenticeship certificate. And we're presenting these awards to Amber Hook and Paige Hook for their dedicated hard work. They're there all the time doing the things that we need them to do, and they take care of all the wonderful plants around the college. So thank you, Paige and Amber.
Next, we have on our agenda, straight from the Ivan Room, from pre-engineering instructor, Mike Parker. That was just to break up monotony.
Thank you. Thank you very much. The pre-engineering program prepares its students for a 4-year terminal degree or higher at a state university. So because of that, we have quite a rigorous curriculum here. And this year's awardee has demonstrated great proficiency in the academic aspect of the life here. But he also has all the attributes necessary for an all-around good human being. And this year's award goes to Ishnala Rowanego.
Now, everybody else will be, where was my introduction like that? And next we have on the list is Brent Voles to do the research certificates.
This award is for students who participate in an ongoing research project with myself. We run a 10-week research internship here over the summers that also students, if they choose, can carry on and keep on doing research throughout the entire semester. And so this year, the award for excellence in research goes to Amber Charbonneau, who demonstrated an excellent dedication to research by completing the entire summer and also going on and continuing her research through the semesters when she was able to between schoolwork.
And next on the list, we have Richard Rasmussen, who will be giving out the Keeping It Between the Lines certificates.
Good evening. I'm Richard. I'm the CDL instructor. And I was looking at the list here and I thought maybe they were saving the best for last, but if I say that, I'm sure President will probably be a little excited here because she is the last on the agenda. But anyway, I want to give you just a 30-second update here. We got a new truck this year, so we got a brand new Peterbilt. We were able to get that. So far, since April of 15, we've had 41 endorsements that have been handed out to students from the DMV. That's either a Class A or a Class B, B being bus and A being the tractor trailer. So with that said, the students
This year, I had 10 students that went through and most of them got A and B. Some of them got just one or the other. But Dave Delapaws, Kellen Littlewin, William Johns, Lamont Hardy, Kim Paulson. You got to come up here. So, he's our instructor, so he got his glass thing. And Sam Cloud and Winfield Chasky. I know Winfield is here someplace, I think. Got to come up and get your certificate. The next gentleman I'm going to say just a little bit something about. His name is Casey Beach. He's from Carrington, drove up every day for class, and he received a Class A and a hazmat license. So he's working, I think, for Vining Oil, hauling fuel or gas or propane or something like that. And he also has a tanker endorsement now. So he did real well. And we've got Diedrich Graybear and Ron Coppernall. And that rounds up the 10 of us. So I know Ron is here, but.
I asked him if I could take the endorsement for the sleeping cab endorsement, but he hasn't gotten back to me yet. I don't know if there's an endorsement for that, but at this time, they'll be handing out the pre-nursing certificates. The first one goes to Denisha Graywater. That for the fall of 17? Yep, and that award was for the fall of 2017 semester. And for the spring of 2018 semester, it's Alexis Lonis. And also for the 2018 Student of the Year, I went to Alexis Lonis. I'll be taking these home and accepting them on her behalf. They'll be hanging on my wall, so if she needs them, tell them where they're at. And we'll move over to this side of the stage to start in on the next part of the program, which is giving out the Dean's List and the President's List awards. The Dean's List certificate and the President's List certificate goes semester by semester. In order to get on the Dean's List, you have to complete at least 12 credits, have between a 3.25 and a 3.69. And on the President's List, you have to have, again, complete at least 12 credits and have a 3.70 or above for those to make the list. And I believe both the plaques up here are for the fall of 17 and for the spring of 18 list. And for the Dean's List Award, starting in the fall of 2017, Adrian Alex, Samantha Azure, Kateri Bird, Derica Deckard, Paige Hook, Destin Ironshield, Lisa Lonis, Maria Joshua, Christine LaRock, Travis LaRock, I'm glad somebody headed them off. I forgot to tell them just hang in the back here so we can get a group picture of them. I mentioned it at the beginning, but it's always good to get reminders. Stanley Littlewind, it's coming on from the balcony. Alden McKay, Julian McKay, and Emily Thumb. And these were the Dean's List Awards for the fall of 2017. If he's going to bring them up, if he's going to get a picture here real quick. And we'll go into the spinning around here. Rock. Travis. Oh. Stuart walked across like he's turning letters. Yeah. And for the fall of 2017 President's List, again, that's have to complete at least 12 credits and you have a 3.7 to a 4.0 grade point average for the semester. Derek Brown, Nicole Brown, Brianne Cook. David Delaplace. Hunter Eback. Jacob Friesian. Jade Gaking. Okay. Lamont Hardy. Violet Hill. Come on up, Ethan. Ethan Howard. Wesley Jackson. William Johns Jr. Carmesita Leaf. Brianne Little Ghost. Well, hopefully they updated their addresses so we can, so the college can send them notices. Jamie Little Ghost. Kellen Little Ghost. Arlette Lonas. Ronald McKay. We do run into this once in a while because of the fall presentation, so we'll see who else is here. Andriana Pretorius. Sorry if I got that first one wrong. Esnala Roan Eagle. Letitia Teal. Curtis Tollefson. Lauren Walkeneagle. And Whitney White. And that was for the fall 2017 president's list. No. And we'll get done with spring here. And a little go. The spring of 2018 will be done in my auctioneer's voice, so be listening closely. We'll wait until they get their photo op done. It's nice to have a record here for the students going forward, of all the hard work they completed for the fall semester. And we'll move on to the Springs Dean's List Award. Again, this is the students finishing 12 credits, finishing between a 3.25 and 3.69 grade point average. As we move on to the graduation on Friday, when they get those honor stoles, that's their cumulative grade point average, or everything they've done while they went to school here. So a little bit difference between the Dean's List and President's List and what they get for honor stoles at graduation. For the spring, a 2018 semester, for the Dean's List Award, Hunter Eback. Oliver Gord III. Denisha Graywater. Nicole Griffin. Destin Ironshield. Lisa Jackson. Savannah LaRaw. Stanley Littlewin. You should sat in the front row, stayed closer. Nicholas Touch. And Jennifer White Buffalo. And they'll take a little bit of time to get a group picture here for these ones. And right after that, we'll be going into the President's List Award for the spring 2018. And I messed that one up because I was going to say, and now, from the spring of 2018, President's List Award. That's the only monotony breaker I got, sorry. Been watching too much playoffs. And the first one we have there is Casey Beach. Derek Brown. In the standing at 5'4", Nicole Brown. Donaldo Charbonneau. Suppose you want to that too. No? Derica Deckard. Jacob Demars. Terry Dunn. Diedrich Graybear. Erica Holding Eagle. Carmen Cita Leaf. Ronald Copperdall. Brianne Jetty, quotation marks, Cook. I wasn't kidding, it's on the plaque that way. Or parentheses, I guess. Shonda Littlewin. Starla Littlewin. Dean Malzahn. Ronald McKay. You guys are making Lindsay carry these all back to the office now. Isnala Roan Eagle. Chase Shaw. Vincent Shaw. Letitia Teal. Years ago, over when we were in that tiny gym, we would have been out of here an hour ago. Takes everybody long and time to walk down here. That's a good thing, though. For those of you that may not remember, we had one or two choices on a hot day. We can blast the air conditioner and not hear what people were saying, or shut the air conditioner off and everybody would be melting, but they could hear what everybody was saying. Plus the standing room only against the walls in the old gym over there where the HVAC center was. So nice to hear us. And at this time, we're gonna, yep, get it. Lindsay slipped behind the curtain there. At this time, we'll Dr. Cynthia Lindquist will be giving out final awards for the AICF Student of the Year, Coca-Cola Student, the Employee of the Year, and the AICF Faculty of the Year.
So every year, the American Indian Higher Ed Consortia, AHEC, we have an annual tribal college conference for the students. North Dakota Tribal Colleges hosted it in March, and we all get together. There's competitions, there's fun in that. And the American Indian College Fund announces each college picks a student of the year. And the other one that we select and that is announced during the March Student of the Year conference is the Coca-Cola Scholar. or scholarship. And we're really, really delighted because you're going to already know once I publicly announce the name, and maybe you've already heard, but Nicole Brown is Cankdeska Cikana Community College's Student of the Year. And based on how many times she's already come up to the stage, you can tell why. She was selected as our Student of the Year. And they get money for that award during the banquet and at the national conference and that. But we like to bring it home to make sure the people at home know and recognize again the caliber of our students and the work that they do. And we really would like to wrap her in a star quilt. To acknowledge in a good way and a cultural way that we're proud of her and that we wish her well as she goes on to become a doctor. I'm just kidding, but hopefully she has those types of aspirations, but we know she does. She is just a great young woman with much potential, and we've helped her get this far, and now we're going to help her get to the next levels relative to bachelor's and master's. But thank you and congratulations. The other one that is announced during the annual student conference is the Coca-Cola Scholar. And again, there's 38 tribal colleges and universities right now. We have 2 new ones. And so each college picks both their Student of the Year and then their Coca-Cola Scholar. And there's nice money that comes with this recognition, which again, they've received along with another certificate at the national conference. But we'd like to call up Lisa Jackson, who is the Cankdeska Cikana Community College's Coca-Cola Scholar for 2018. And same thing as I said about Miss Nicole. I mean, just a stellar student, a nice person who really, both of these young ladies exhibit Dakota values in their responsible work that they do as a college student, but also just as a young person. And we're really proud of Lisa also when we want to wish her well for the next level. Congratulations. Part of what we've done as we've had this annual celebration is the recognition of the work of our faculty. And the American Indian College Fund makes some cash available both for our Student of the Year and for our Faculty of the Year. And so we're really, really proud, and I think it's a surprise, to announce Cankdeska Cikana Community College's Faculty of the Year, Kevin Cartwright. And hopefully it's a surprise. So, and they're not announced at the National Student Conference, it's announced here, so he's getting a check tonight for a little bit of spending money. He's a little nervous, and Kevin again exemplifies all our faculty. Really good people, great credentials, and who work for the success of our students. And including if they need to, although we have transportation services, they've been known to go drive to pick up students, or to buy them lunch, or a couple of our faculty have actually been sitting out in the cafe during basketball games and they're babysitting. So again, tribal colleges and universities were really, really different in who we are and how we provide higher education for our people, for tribal communities. I think this one is going to be extra special this evening. We're giving out Cankdeska Cikana Community College's Employee of the Year. And we solicit input, and normally I ask the nominators to give me the top 10 reasons why they're selected. And I was given a list, but of course I forgot my list on my desk and all that. But if you don't know, we run childcare services. Wankaya OT, Sacred Children's Place. We're licensed for up to 70 children. We average about 50, 52. And I'm just delighted that tonight we're going to be honoring Michelle Kavanaugh. And she didn't know. Yay! Please come on up. Michelle, I think, has been with us since we opened up the Child Care Center. I think back in 2010 or 2011 is when we opened it. And then I think she's been with us since. And believe me, she is a great child care provider. And she knows what she does. She is excellent with the children. And she's just an absolutely wonderful woman. So Michelle, we're really proud of you and we thank you for your service. Same thing, she's getting a plaque and a check also. Her too, she's shaking. She had no idea, but that's what's the fun about it. And that's what celebrations are about. It's recognizing individual accomplishments, but also the collective effort that goes into those individual accomplishments, be it family, be it faculty and staff, childcare services, transportation services, in anything and everything that we do towards student success. It all contributes together. And that's what's wonderful about being part of a tribal college. So thank you all so much. And I'll turn it back to our MC.
I'm going to have Jacob Demars make his way up here, but one of the things that goes along with that, if you really want to see not only what's going on here, and they got a lot of the updates on the website here locally, but if you ever want to see what's going on in education and in Indian country and the tribal colleges and communities, you can go online to what's called the Tribal College Journal. And I think there's a link under like the American Indian College Fund or some other link someplace. But there's stories in there of some of the amazing things that faculty and students and people are doing to bring back, not only go out and get their education, but to bring that knowledge back to their communities and help improve it at all. And the other one that goes along the STEM lines, science, technology, engineering, and math, is one online called Winds of Change. And there are a lot of good student stories in there too, about the successes they're having, about the places they're working and some of those parts. So when you think about the higher education part, when it comes to tribal colleges, and you're wondering what they're doing throughout their communities and throughout the part, that is just a quick snapshot of the possibilities that some of these students can achieve, not only here, but abroad there. At this time, we're going to have Jacob come on up to the microphone here and do the meal blessing.
Takashana, Wakatanka, Wa Unya Kapika, Unya Washtepiye, Wo Yute, Unyutapi Te, Ki, Dana, Unkichi Washtepiye, Heched, Wachozani, Washteka, Wachoni Haska, Unyu Hapi Ta. Unchi inamaka wazushta cha nitawa ipida shni unyakupi cha wopida unke nichiapi. We cho wachage u ki hena wachake ksuya witakuye owasan.
Thank you, Jacob. And like they said, they have after we're done with the next part of it, that will conclude the program after we have the honor song. And food will be right outside in the commons area, and there's going to be seating out there, and in the gymnasium is set up for some seating for that too. For those of you that may not have attended the college graduation before, is 11 o'clock on Friday, right back here in the auditorium. If you haven't seen the event before, just come on out and support the graduates and wish them well on their future endeavors. And so at this time, we'll go ahead and have the honor song for all the people that receive awards today, for all the staff, faculty that put in all the hours, for the student success here. Thank you, Lake Region Singers. And once again, congratulations to all the people that received the awards today and all the people that helped them along that path. And the dinner's ready, so well, there'll be 2 lines out there to form, so kind of make your way out there and everyone have a safe trip home. Thank you for sharing and their celebration tonight.